Hello, everyone. Welcome to XenTegra On Air, our new series, which is all about digital transformation. Which sounds like a big word, and honestly, I'm not even sure if I fully get it yet. I am Chahat, a young analyst and basically a proxy on this show. If something sounds confusing, I'm going to be stopping Anas and saying, wait, what? What does that even mean?
She does that a lot.
Because someone must.
And I'm Anas, and I'm end user computing and Agile SME at XenTegra. I've been designing virtual desktop, thin clients, and digital workspace for, let's just say, long enough to remember when AI was only in movies and not selling a job yet.
So basically, he wants to say he's a tech brain.
And she keeps me from sounding like a textbook.
That was a good one. Okay, so whether you're new into IT, early in your career, or just trying to figure out what your IT team actually does all day, we've got you covered.
So let's get into it.
Okay, so the real question. I was using my phone and I realized that apps like Netflix and Spotify run fully on the cloud, smooth, fast, always updated. No installs, no drama. So why are companies still giving us laptops that breaks, slows down, and gets hacked like as if it's in 2010?
Because IT loves pain.
Trust me, this cannot be the official answer.
It's not, but emotionally, it's very accurate. The real reason is history. Traditional PCs became the standard long before the cloud desktop were even practical. Companies build processes around them, changing that takes time, budget, and of course, very much courage.
So, today we are going to be decoding three mysterious words that you probably have heard in IT meetings a lot: VDI, thin clients, and virtual desktops. Sounds complicated, but it's actually super simple when you have a tech brain like us.
And once you understand it, you'll never look at the laptop the same way you do now.
So, what's the actual problem with the normal computers?
So let's just take every laptop is like a high maintenance child. Always need updates, get sick, run slow at the worst time, and call IT for help. Now imagine 2000 of them at once.
So, basically, it's a chaos at scale.
Exactly. More devices equals to more problems, more patching, more antivirus alerts, more storage issues, and more failures, and of course, more IT tickets.
Okay, that also means more coffee for IT guys.
Yeah, dangerous amount of coffee.
Okay, so where does VDI come in?
Okay, I'll just explain it to like a fifth grader. First, VDI stand for virtual desktop, which means your desktop doesn't live inside your laptop anymore. It moved out and it now lives safely in a data center or cloud with better security and of course better air conditioning.
So, my computer is basically streaming to me.
Yes, exactly. Just like Netflix, but instead of streaming movies, you're streaming your desktop.
This is actually way easier to understand than articles that I read.
That's because most articles are written by engineers for other engineers.
I see that. So, shots fired. Perfect. Let's go ahead and follow up with our next term, 10 clients. And yes, it does sound like a diet laptop.
That's actually not a bad description. A thin
Uh-huh.
client is just like a laptop on a strict diet. It is lightweight, very minimal, no extra junk, just enough juice to connect you to your virtual desktop.
So, it doesn't do the heavy work basically.
Right, pretty much zero drama, zero thinking. It just connects you to your virtual desktop and stay in its lean.
Oh, that sounds great. So, less brain, but more screens.
Exactly. Cheaper, safer, and refuse to retire.
And like my gadgets, which emotionally retired after every 3 years.
Uh, I'll give you a fun fact about thin clients. So
Mhm.
most of the thin client often last more than 7 to 10 years.
That's longer than any team project. Okay, let's go ahead to our next topic. So, where would this actually matter in the real world?
Uh, So anywhere with a lot of user or where security really matters. For example, call centers, hospitals, banks, schools, government offices, big environments where managing thousands of PCs individually will be painful.
I see. So instead of fixing 5,000 laptops, you fix one centralized system.
Yeah, that sounds slightly overpowered, but it is in a good way.
And you said power savings too?
Yeah, thin clients can use up to around 70 to 80% less electricity than a traditional desktop or PCs. That means low heat, low cost, which eventually lower failure rates.
And Einstein's just smiled somewhere.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get into our second segment, which is the security angle. What about security? Because that's the word that every company loves.
With VDIs, your data stays in the data center, not on the device you're using right now. Even if thin client gets stolen, there are usually no sensitive data on it. So that's the huge risk detection.
So basically, you're saying stealing a device is like stealing an empty TV remote. It won't do anything.
Exactly. Annoying, but not disastrous.
Okay. Okay. And who should care about it? Like, who should really pay attention to this topic?
Anyone in ID, help desk, cloud, or security, definitely. And also students getting into IT because endpoint strategy is changing very fast in the modern world. We are moving from device centric to workspace centric.
Anas, I didn't get it. So yeah, I
That's
do
why
need
I'm
the
here.
meaning. Okay.
We care, so to put it into a very simple language, we care less about the laptop itself and more about secure access to your workspace from anywhere in the world at any time.
So this is not a niche anymore.
Not at all. It's becoming mainstream in the modern workplaces.
That sounds interesting. Okay, so to wrap it up, I would say this was way more clearer than any time I've heard any podcast in regards to this tech thingy, or maybe in regards to what VDI is, but you have explained it in a great way. So thank you so much for that.
That is the goal. Simple and practical.
Perfect. And beginners friendly as well, because I could get
Always
it
sent
fully.
always Centegra to help.
Perfect. That sounds great. Okay. So in the next episode, we are gonna go deeper into it. Am I right?
Yeah, correct. So now we have talked about the thin clients and VDIs. In next episode, we'll talk about where IGLOS fits into the VDI and thin client world and why it does matter. Because some of us heard the word IGLOS before, some of us not. So we just cover it for all of them.
Perfect. So I'll be back with some more beginner friendly questions for you then.
And we'll have your answers.
Perfect. See you next week.
You too. Bye.
Bye bye.
Stop it.
Think it was good.